Good morning. It is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm on the road and on my way to Santa Barbara. I actually am working today, so I have my first meeting at 9:30, so I have about an hour and a half before I need to stop somewhere for around 2 hours to finish a handful of meetings. But I just wanted to check in and say hello. I am officially leaving Arizona. It was great. I love Arizona. It is way too dry, so I need to get back to the coast with a little bit more humidity and then moisturize and hydrate this body because she's not doing so hot. Let's hit the road. I did make it to Quartzsite, which was my goal. I think this is like the last kind of town before crossing over into California. I'm just hotspotting my phone and hopefully I have good enough service. Good morning! It is Friday morning, the day after Thanksgiving, and I am well on my way to Death Valley. I'm still several hours away. I probably will get to Death Valley around 2 p.m. so I don't really have much time to do that much there today, except maybe see like 1 or 2 sites and then find a campsite and set up camp. And then just eat a bunch of snacks, look at the stars. Oh my gosh, I'm like really excited just to look at the stars. I freaking love driving, and thank God for that. Hello again. I am deep into Death Valley. It's freaking crowded. Almost all the campsites are full. I'm just pulled out in kind of like this little nook thingy off the road, and I think this is the spot. I think I'm just gonna sleep here, and I think I can just camp wherever because it's public, right? Anyway, I'm just sleeping in my car, so no one's gonna disturb me, I don't think. The only site that I saw today was Zabriskie Point. You just kind of like walk up this hill and then you just see mountains, but it's literally like the kind of mountains that you see like all over the park. So that was like my first little site in the park, and then I've just done a lot of driving through the park. The view from where I'm camping right now is insane. I just love the like layered mountain effect, you know? So tomorrow is gonna be a full day. I'm gonna actually do like all the main sites in Death Valley, and then I think potentially camp again. We'll see what the situation's like, or if I'm just tired of being in this park, maybe I'll leave. But tomorrow, the full day here, and then Sunday will be the full day in Mojave. Can't wait. If you're wondering what it's like to camp in your car, I'm about to show you. It's pretty straightforward. You set the back seats down so they're flat. Hopefully your car is one in which the seats lay flat, which mine is. And you pretend your car's a tent. Oh, I'm for sure gonna eat one of these. My Airbnb host is like maybe the coolest lady I've ever met. But she has a gigantic avocado tree and a bunch of citrus trees in her yard, and she just like has been like, help yourself, please take as many oranges and tangerines and kumquats as you want, because she doesn't like citrus. And I was like, don't mind if I do. Nice if this was like a little bit taller. But the nice thing is, since I'm camping again tomorrow night, I only have to do this once. I'm just gonna show you the final result so I don't use up all my camera battery. Goodbye! Alright, we are done sitting up. You can take a look now. Oh goodness. House tour. From the back of the car, diagonally up, I have my sleeping pad, my sleeping bag obviously, my pillow, and then half of my stuff goes in one corner, so that's behind the driver's seat, and then any other random stuff, so like my clothes and bear can and shoes are in the other corner. This just reminds me of my very first vlog where I was sleeping in my car. Did any of you guys see that one? Because I can't believe I posted that online. It was pretty bad. Anyhow, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for watching, for commenting, for following along on my journey. Like, I am just so lucky to be able to go to these places and do all this stuff, and I just want to share it with people, you know? Like, I just want to inspire people to go out and find their own adventures, because there's so much freaking cool stuff out there to see, like infinite things. Okay, no, it's finite, but there's more things that you can see in your lifetime. So like, I want to share some of the things that I'm able to see if you're not able to get there in your lifetime. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for following along. I'm the star. So it's 7:30 now. I definitely fell asleep at 5 p.m. which is when it got dark. I just had to show you this insanely cool app that I'm just entertaining myself with now. It's called Star Walk 2. But you basically can like point it and it shows you what things you're looking at in the sky, like what constellations. You can like tap them and it highlights the stars. It's just really cool to see and be able to identify the different constellations now, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Anyway, it's Saturday morning. It's before 7. The sunrise is so freaking beautiful on these mountains. I'm about to get my day started. I'm gonna start driving down from Furnace Creek to a bunch of the main sites like Artist's Palette, like the Golden Hills. I'm not sure where I'm gonna camp tonight, if I'm gonna do another spot like this, or if I'm gonna go to an official campsite, or if I'm even gonna try to drive to Mojave so I have more time there tomorrow. So let's go. I could have camped here. Note to self, actually note to anybody, if you're driving to the Wildthorn campground, there are like just campgrounds. Like you can just pull off the road into these little cleared areas. See, that's like the main road over there, see? And there's just like these cleared campsites. There's a fire ring. And your view would be this. That's pretty sick. I took up like 3 layers at the car before starting this hike, and it's freezing. Is my nose red? Okay, Golden Canyon. Pretty sure I called it Golden Hills before. It's Golden Canyon. And the red Cathedral rocks. So dope. I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was. I think I even read some reviews that said it like wasn't that cool. But if you keep going all the way to the red Cathedral rocks, and like you can climb all the way up, and there are like paths on top of the hills. It's so gorgeous. Like, that was incredible. And you like climb through these tunnels to get there, and then you can just like climb all the way to the top. It's so cool. It was super beautiful. If you don't get all the way to the top, it's honestly not that cool. You're just kind of in the canyon, but just like going that extra quarter mile, oh my goodness, it made it totally worth it. So that was a really great first stop. I think I'm doing Artist's Palette next, which is like a 9-mile loop drive, and then the last thing I have is Badwater Basin, and then I'm done. So I'm gonna find another spot to camp for the night. So let's keep driving. So I'm just at the end of the drive, the loop. I just pulled to the side to decide what I want to do because it's only 11:15 and I only had Badwater Basin left. But I think I want to do Badwater Basin at sunset because the shadows are supposed to look nice on the salt crystals. So I'm going to drive back up toward Furnace Creek and then down the other road and go to Dante's View. And I'm gonna stop there, make myself some coffee, have some food, hang out there for a while, check out the viewpoint, and then come back down to Badwater Basin, and then I'll be on my way. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, y'all. I made it. That was actually kind of scary because the silt is so loose. It's pretty slippery. Like literally if you slip at all, you're kind of fucked. Oh my gosh. I'm half out of breath from climbing and half out of breath from like my fear of heights. And that literally took like less than 2 minutes to climb up here, but oh, thank God there's another way down. Pretty darn cool. So golden. Wow. I think I found my spot for the night. So I pretty much just mapped myself to Shoshone. So it's kind of like essentially where I'm exiting the park. I'm 11 miles from there. I'm at Salisbury Pass. There's a nice big pullout. So this is the spot, and there's an incredible view of the mountains, and the sun is about to set over those mountains. So before it gets too freezing and too dark, I'm gonna boil some water, make myself some tea and some ramen. I'm so excited to eat something hot because all I've been eating is chips and tangerines. I'm gonna make myself my first proper camping meal. I'm actually gonna break out the stove, and I've backed myself into this spot so the front of the car is facing the road, so where I am in the back is a little more private. That was Death Valley. I pretty much did everything that I wanted to do, that I could do without having a different car. So quite successful. I'm gonna cap it off with some delicious ramen, and that's the plan. I'm gonna enjoy this sunset. Let's go watch it. It's freaking gorgeous outside. The moon is rising above these rocks on one side, and the sun just set on the other side, and it's just so beautiful everywhere I look. Not too shabby.